Hello everyone, welcome back to Metroid, and in this video we're going to be headed back to Norfair. We finished Brinstar, we also beat Kraid in the mini-boss hideout, and right now we're just making our way back to Norfair as I mentioned. Just speeding this up a bit. Don't want to bore you guys with the same environments we've already seen. And let's go down into Norfair. In this video, we're just going to be cleaning up the entirety of Norfair and collecting all the remaining items that I did not collect. Which mostly consists of missiles. I did collect a lot of missiles in the last, in part 2. But I'm pretty sure there's still a lot more that we need to collect. I think I lost a lot of health, a lot of energy just now. That enemy is called... what is it called? Oh, it's called a Squeeped. That's a weird name. But anyway, the Squeep likes to bounce out of the lava and then fall right back down. You can't destroy it, but you can freeze it and use it as a platform. This enemy is called a Gamut. Similar to the Zep, it flies out of air holes, and it will attack Samus at face height. I was about to say at face value, but that's a different thing. But anyway, we're gonna make our way through here. It's an invisible wall or a hole in the wall. Gonna be seeing a lot of these in this video. Gotta be careful about this multi-viola because it does the most damage. You gotta make sure you have the high jump boost for this one because it's gonna come in handy quite a bit. If it feels like we've already been here before in part 2, we probably have. It's just been copy and pasted. I guess while I'm making this video, may as well talk about the story a little bit. So, according to the instruction manual, in the year 2000 of the history of the cosmos, representatives from the many different planets in the galaxy established a congress called the Galactic Federation, and an age of prosperity began. A successful exchange of cultures and civilization resulted in thousands of interstellar spaceships ferried back and forth between planets. But space pirates also appeared to attack the spaceships. The Federation Bureau created the Galactic Federation Police, but the pirates' attacks were powerful and it was not easy to catch them in the vastness of space. The Federation Bureau and the Federation Police called together warriors known for their great courage and sent them to do battle with the pirates. These great warriors were called space hunters. They received large rewards when they captured pirates and made their living as space bounty hunters. We're about to come up on another item, another key item. Unless we've already been here before, because that red door was already destroyed. You know, it's kind of funny because even I'm getting confused as I'm watching this because a lot of these different areas are so similar. Like, similar is not even the word that covers it. I trapped myself here. Now I've got to wait. I thought we were coming up on another item, but I guess I was wrong. Anyway, back to the story. It is now 20x5 of the history of the cosmos, and something terrible has happened. Oh wait, I was wrong. We are coming up on another item, one of the best items in the game. And I'm pretty sure you know what item I'm talking about. If you've played a Metroid game, then you know exactly which item I'm talking about. Kinda sucks that you have to use 5 missiles, but at least now that we're deep into the game, we've got plenty of them. And we've got the screw attack. One of the best items in the game. Besides the missile, it is the best offensive option that you could possibly have. It shreds enemies. You spin jump, and it absolutely shreds enemies. Did I just say enemies? I don't know. Anyway. Space pirates have attacked a deep space research spaceship and seized a capsule containing an unknown life form that had just been discovered on planet SR-388. This life form is in a state of suspended animation, but can be reactivated and will multiply when exposed to beta rays for 24 hours. It is suspected that the entire civilization of planet SR-388 was destroyed by some unknown person or thing, and there is a strong possibility that the life form just discovered was the cause of the planet's destruction. To carelessly let it multiply would be extremely dangerous. The Federation researchers had named it Metroid and were bringing it back to Earth when it was stolen by the space pirates. If Metroid is multiplied by the space pirates and then used as a weapon, the entire galactic civilization will be destroyed. After a desperate search, the Federation police have at last found the pirates' headquarters, the fortress Planet Zebes. For some reason, a planet is known as a fortress. Oh wait, I'm gonna pause real quick to talk about this area. If you fall here, you're not getting out. You either let yourself die or start the game over and try again. But at the same time, you kind of do need to die in order to get the password. But make sure you don't fall, because even with the high jump boost, you will not get out of there. So I'm about to get another item. It's a beam item. Aside from the ice beam, there is another beam. Well, actually, aside from the ice beam and the long beam, we have the wave beam. Now I will mention this. This game doesn't really have any beam combinations. The long beam is really just extending the beam because for some reason they thought making the beam short range was a good idea. Before and then just thought that, you know what, let's make the player get a beam extension that allows Samus arm cannon to shoot off the screen, which is so stupid. But unfortunately, you can't combine the ice beam with the wave beam. The wave beam, well, the long beam can be combined with the ice beam. The wave beam can be combined with the long beam, but you can't combine the ice and the wave beam, unfortunately. The wave beam is good for destroying blocks like these, but I think you can only destroy 10 at a time, or maybe, well, not 10, but probably 12 or 14 blocks at a time until they finally reappear. Again, make sure you don't fall or get hit by an enemy, because if you fall in one of those narrow holes, you're not going to be able to get out. There was one instance where I did end up falling in one of these places, and there was just no way I was getting out. And it absolutely sucks, because that's just crappy design. I think I actually have a video clip that I'll probably upload at some point. That you could consider an outtake. I guess that's about 12 blocks, yeah. Gotta wait for them to reappear in order to break through here. Which kinda sucks, but I'm pretty sure it's just because of limitations. Sadly, the wave beam is kind of obsolete. Did I just run in the air? Sadly, the wave beam is pretty obsolete, and you can't beat the game with it. And we're gonna find out why eventually. But the good thing is we can collect the ice beam once again. And we're going to collect the ice beam again, because we have to collect the ice beam again. Can't stress this enough. Don't fall here. The screw attack is great for destroying enemies like that. So now we're gonna head to the bottom. And I guess we're collecting the ice beam again. I can't believe I had to back up to, well, actually I can believe it. But I just had to back up so I could shoot the blue door. It's weird. No, we're just collecting more missiles. I'm not really sure how many missiles we have at this point. There's no telling how many missiles out of... like, how many missiles that you've used out of how the total amount of missiles. But at this point, we're almost done cleaning up Norfair. Once again, always have a map when playing this game. It's very easy to get lost. It probably takes away from the exploration, but at the same time, with all the copy and paste level design, it can make it can make playing this game a little bit more difficult. It's not very easy to go back to this game for a lot of people, which is completely understandable. But somehow I find myself going back to this game even though I didn't think I'd revisit it again. Like, even though it hasn't aged well, it's still worthy of being played. Even if it's just once, you know. But one time I did try to play this game without a map. It was not a pleasant experience. And that was the first time I had played the game in probably 3 years at that point. Which, that was last year. During one of my attempts to play through the game again. At that point, I had planned to review the game before I decided to play through the game on YouTube. Like, that was around the time where I was trying to figure out where what I wanted to do with the channel. Just got a kiss from that, Multi-Viola? I forgot the name of it. Yeah, I got the name right. Once again, the screw attack makes it very easy to get past enemies like that. All you have to do is spin jump, and you can just shred through the enemies. But to finish talking about the story... where was I? After a desperate search, the Federation police have at last found the pirates' headquarters, the fortress Planet Zebes, and launched a general attack. But the pirates' resistance is strong, and the police have been unable to take the planet. Meanwhile, in a room hidden deep within the center of the fortress, the preparations for multiplying the Metroid are progressing steadily. And this is pretty much where Samus comes in. And I think you know the story at this point. So we're almost done cleaning up Norfair. We've got one more item to collect. Actually, no we don't. I really should watch these videos back to make sure that I've got my facts straight. But it is what it is. We might already be done cleaning up this place. The only thing to do now... I'm probably just looking at the map here. We've probably got a few more missiles and that's it. The slowdown here is insane. And we're here at the mini-boss hideout, which means that we're done cleaning up Norfair. Next time, we will be going to mini-boss hideout 2, and we will be fighting the second mini-boss. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again next time. Have a blessed day.